Zenless Zone Zero versus anime character versus battles. And first off, starting off, poor Miyabi. Pochita is destroying her. I am sorry. The most I can give her is her striking power at her peak and her ability to freeze her enemies could probably help delay the fight ending by hindering the healing factor of Pochita. But that's all it's really going to do because she has no answers for the abilities that he's bringing to this fight. It's just going to eventually whittle down Miyabi and then erase her on the conceptual level. Round 2, we have Anbi versus Killua. And I'd say this is a pretty decisive win for Killua in my mind, because I know Anbi's a super soldier. She's very strong, very fast, but I just don't see her competing. Strength-wise, I doubt anyone in Zenless could push open the type of doors that Killua's house just has. So strength-wise, she's not competing. Combat skill, she is a trained soldier. There's no denying she is very skilled. But she's not holding a candle skill-wise to Killua. And speed, she's not getting blown out of the water, I don't think. But I also don't think it's going to be close in speed. Like, it's not going to be with him so fast that she's standing still. But she's definitely going to seem like she's going in slow motion because of how much faster Killua is. Godspeed Killua is just going to be far too fast for Anbi to have any answers to him. And he's far too strong for her to be able to handle an attack, even if she could respond to it. Now, Yizhuan versus End of Series Itadori, this one would be a very fun fight, but for me, Yizhuan, her mobility is going to be a problem for Yuji, because yes, this psycho could just jump on a building and start leaping high to attack her, but with her range and her insane level of energy that she could just pop off any which way, and seeing as she's seemingly close in power to Miyabi based on the trailer that we saw and from her showings, I think unless Yuji immediately pops a domain or lands a very clean and precise hit to a very critical area on her before she can get airborne, that's the only way I see Yuji winning. Because he has what it takes to beat her, but in my mind, the only way I see him being able to do so reliably is if he already knew that she had certain things in her arsenal, which that would be unfair giving it to him, and she, like, even in most fights, usually goes airborne very quickly. So it's not like I'm giving one an advantage over the other. It's just, in character in this fight, Yizhuan's likely just going to outclass and outmaneuver Itadori before he can really do much, unless he pops the domain. And lastly, I don't even feel like I need to explain this one. Yanagi from Section 6 versus Tengen Uzui from Demon Slayer. Tengen is fast, Tengen is strong, and Tengen is skilled. But he does not have the speed to handle Yanagi. Plus, she seems to have some kind of time dilation on a very minute level, which is going to be a problem first off. But then you throw in the fact that she is, at the very least, like, she is undeniably the second strongest of Section 6. And even though the clone of Miyabi was hindered, there's no denying that she, if it came to blows, I think she could at least cause some damage to Miyabi if it came to them having to, like, spar or whatever. So, I just don't think Tengen could handle it. You could argue strength-wise, but speed, again, is such an important factor here, and I just don't think he's gonna be fast enough. Unless he immediately pops off with the musical score technique, which usually he has to analyze his opponent's moves first. With such a speed difference that she'd have, he's not gonna be able to do that. So to reiterate who I think wins each fight, Miyabi is losing against Pochita. Same thing goes for Anbi. Killua's realistically speed blitzing one-shotting. Yizhuan should win as long as Itadori doesn't immediately pop a domain. And Yanagi just speed blitzes and just incapacitates Tengen almost instantly in my mind.